As expected, the Dallas Wings selected Paige Bueckers first overall in this year's WNBA Draft. Fresh off a national championship win, Bueckers hopes to provide a boost for Dallas, who finished 9-31 last season. It was the worst record for the team since moving to Dallas in 2016. And our Terrika Foster-Brasby spoke with the superstar after her selection.
Paige, forever. I mean, I'm sure it has felt like forever. You've been hearing Paige, number one pick, number one pick, number one pick, and then finally you hear your name as the number one pick. How exciting is it to not only have this part over, but to know how much you have so far ahead of you going to the Dallas Wings?
Yeah, like, you don't want to take anything for granted, think anything is guaranteed in life, so to finally be present in the moment and be on that stage, hearing that, it was crazy, super surreal, extremely grateful, and super excited for the future to embrace a new organization, embrace a new city. Dallas is a sports city. You can tell just by the reaction, they're extremely excited. They show a lot of love, so excited for that.
Let's talk about being in a moment, because you didn't have yourself a week. You went from champion to the parade to getting ready for the draft. How do you process, like, taking in each moment and finding ways to be present in everything that you're celebrating?
Yeah, I think this whole year, this past journey has been about me staying in the moment. That was my mantra. Just not worrying about the future, not worrying about the past, just captivating every single moment I have and trying to make the most of it. So this week has been entirely about that, just enjoying the last times. I'm going to be in Stores, Connecticut, hanging out with my teammates, going on a championship parade, and then being able to celebrate this moment with everybody that I love here. It's just been a crazy experience, and I'm extremely, extremely grateful.
I live in Connecticut, so you got to really love your teammates to be hanging out in Stores, okay?
Exactly. Yeah, it's the time.
Oh, man. So there have been so many great players that come out of UConn. Have you gotten any advice from anybody about what to expect moving into the W?
Yeah, I mean, definitely a change, different level of speed, different level of physicality. You're playing against grown women who are experienced vets. Some may be young, some may be old, but just embrace the journey, embrace the challenges. And when you go to UConn, you feel like you're prepared for it. They do an amazing job at producing pros, but there's going to be bumps, there's going to be ups and downs to the journey, but just embrace it all. Yeah,
last one for you. There are so many players who can't wait to give you a welcome to the WNBA moment, right? So who are you either looking forward to playing against or playing with?
Definitely excited to play against my former teammates, Aaliyah, Nika, and Liv, and all the UConn alums, and excited to play with everybody on Dallas Wings.
I was going to say, if you don't say Enrique, she going to go on Twitter and be like, so...
Hey, you already know. She already knows what's up. You ain't got to speak about it.
I love that. Well, congratulations, Paige. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
For sure.
Thank you so much, Paige. Just a world-class athlete and a professional as she becomes the 6th player to win a national title and be drafted #1 overall in the same year. You see a theme here, right? A whole lot of UConn players on this list. In fact, it's everybody except for Candace Parker.